I got 2 boss G kills.
That first one is like you just got a one shot, no?
Were you watching?
No, no. I just heard that.
Oh yeah. Wait, shot only.
It's insane.
I can't see him that well.
That's why I play IQ.
Damn it, I wish it was in a corner. Fuck you, I shot this video.
We need to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
I'm stuck.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Mute.
10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Reloading.
Yeah, I can't tap it.
That is my place, dude. They opened something, but what? Where the fuck is that?
Nice and quiet.
Oh fuck, I am having this. You got that?
The diffuser? Yeah, I have the diffuser.
Watch out your back. Fine. One more is there. Oh shit. There's like half HP. Just go and plant.
1 op 4 remaining.
Plant.
Hell engaged.
Diffuser is online and active.
Nice.
4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
हेलो
I'll be back.
क्या मतलब
Yeah, I'll be back.
नहीं ब्रो वो तो अपनी कंपनी वाले हर किसी का
Hostage won't be able to take down Roy, and that's actually going to be a very, very impactful pick early on as he won't be able to control those drones. Seems like a shotgun fest, but soon falls.
It's a dominant stance being put up here by our defenders, though, to start out the round, and that's the fake diamonds looking to pull away from the 4v3 now and close out. They can find these kills. Macy J, though, just hopping in upstairs. He doesn't mind it at all. We'll take a look at the replay here from the kill on Microwave that happened a few seconds ago.
Secure the bombs. advised, a bomb location has been compromised. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Deploying the bait. Cam in position. No time to waste. Setting up a diversion.
Oh shit, मेरे पीछे था.
Help! Doc, help me, Doc.
IQ other window.
Doc.
अरे क्या
भाई।
इडियट है.
ए, हाथ चूती।
डॉग क्या
भाई, क्या
कर रहा है?
कर रहा है?
उसको
पिस्टल से
हील ही कर
मार।
सकता था वो. नाइस.
Doc, hello.
उसको हील करने मत जा. प्लांटिंग.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser.
Where are they?
One is at window.
Last operator
Both are
standing.
window. I don't know about the other one. One is behind.
अरे यार.
मैं just देखा
All
हूँ.
friendlies have been neutralized.
मैं just वो एंगल देखा and मेरे को पता है आता है.
So loud. I actually take my headset off when somebody has that
और
MVP skin. It's
हील
truly.
नहीं करी किया उसने उसको. वो तो मर के revive हुआ then still.
We're just showing off the facial hair of the audience now.
This man is just rubbing his beard vigorously. Like,
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
ऊपर ही है.
मौजी.
तीनों मुफ्त.
Yeah, मौजी.
Advised your drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds.
नहीं पापा क्या?
वैन नीचे घूम रही है.
You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
ऊपर से ड्रॉप पर एक प्लान करने का क्या?
कर सकते हैं. ऊपर है या नीचे है? मेरे को वो नहीं समझ रहा है.
नीचे किचन सेम साइड है ना?
नहीं पता.
सेम साइड.
मैंने देखा ही नहीं है. तो कि नीचे है ना. ऊपर क्यों देख रहा हूँ?
One engage.
ओह
Fuck!
क्या बात कर रहा है?
Adrenaline surge incoming.
You located a bomb. You must recover.
Oh shit!
Friendly, last
दोनों
operator
साइड से
standing.
मारा, एक बाहर है, एक वाओ। इसकी हेल्थ कितनी थी? क्योंकि लास्ट के तेरे सभी बुलेट्स लगे ना उसको।
Need. That's all you need. How's it going, IQ? Hope you're having a good time. There we go. Guys, we have some amazing, amazing content creators here throughout everything. We have some amazing. They want to show off their passion for Rainbow Six Siege and also get you guys some of those really cool pictures with your favorite operators. So, if you're a fan of IQ, walk up to her, ask her for a picture. Obviously, when she's not inside of the ballroom, don't really want to walk up to somebody in the crowd and do that. Then that makes things awkward. But definitely seen some cool photos of all of the cosplayers here so far at the. So as we see all the previous rounds being replayed, thanks to Predator once again for promoting that. We'll be getting into our fourth round soon enough. We are going to have Macy sticking to the Nook pick. We saw him have quite a bit of success.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses. 10 seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Shit!
क्या हुआ?
मेरे को कैमरा बाहर डालना था।
2 feet up.
वाह।
अरे यार क्या छोटे लोग इधर और जाओ ना।
ऐश अंदर आ चुकी है।
अरे यार क्या
ऐश साइड पे
है, क्या यूजलेस लोग हैं इन लोग, भागो कर गए।
अरे डूड, इसको सामने वाला बंदा नहीं दिख गया इसके लेफ्ट में रुक के।
क्या मूव है था।
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? सीरियसली बहुत चूतिया खेल रहा है।
Bomb diffuser in place.
Sorry, no electricity.
Diffuser located.
The fuck? तूने देखा टोकरी?
हाँ, डोटोली का देखा मैंने। Wow,
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
what a team. क्या फालतू टीम थी यार.
Are you playing Ayush?
I'm trying to synchronize games with the crowd.
The site blue. Apparently we have lost the side, so we will try and get them back in the game very quickly here, and then to get back in, we'll throw you guys back to the game. But for right now, we'll play you guys some replays and just talk over a couple
Zach, did you
of
see that
things.
here in the stream?
Seeing how some of this stuff played out here, your boy Roy, of course, fortunately took a little bit
Someone
too much
tested
damage there. Well, he did
IQ.
get the kill. Had to back out for the, well, actually no, he picks up the last kill here too, so was able to get a little bit of action into it. We are going to take a brief pause here, folks, to be able to bring one of our players back into the game. Just going to take a second or two here, and then we'll be able to continue on. But so far, it's been some real domination here from the Fake Diamonds. They've been doing a fantastic job, especially on their defensive rounds of Cathay. Whereas the Rowdy Shroudies still trying to figure things out a little bit, still trying to find their mesh. And as we saw, having a little bit of fun, too, with the way they're playing around on these operators here.
When in doubt, blame the person on the bottom of the leaderboard. That's the best way to do it. Either that or blame your IGL. Anybody but yourself. Don't blame you. You did nothing wrong.
Absolutely. Oh, a wild dab shows up in the crowd there as well. Like I said, you got to be careful with those. Use them sparingly for the right moment. And what?
Except for the argument.
What do we have going on here?
We got something going on. I don't.
Dominance is being asserted 3 times the normal ratio, I suppose. It's all of them just T-posing in the audience.
You got 5, then you just you just put together the Infinity Gauntlet, right? That's how that works. They all snap their fingers at the same time, then just all of us disappear.
Then they can wield the power of one of the stones or something like that. They'll merge together.
How nerdy can we?
They have to form a circle first.
Yeah.
It's a little hard considering they're all making straight lines with their arm. Making straight lines with their arm.
It's just everyone's a block. All right. Well, and once again, we need to see the Rowdy Shroudies fight out of this hole. They have 2 rounds to find to equalize. If they let 3 rounds up, we are going to have the opposing side of the Fake Diamond Diamonds win the Content Creators Cup, which they have before. So we'll have to.
Zach, is the price for Lion coming down?
I don't know. We'll see. They'll announce the scene 3. They might say something like that.
Pro teams playing too, so they're going to be splitting up. They're going to be moving around. Priest is doing like 180s on the ground right there too. And we're going to see them extend out a little bit more and try to play into some of the other parts of the map here too. It's also where we see players try to get a little bit pokey with their peaks here, especially towards some of the outer doors. You're seeing.
Protect the bombs.
दो गेम probably.
Take some trouble.
तो तू इतना और इससे क्या है? आज तक
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised. Down to 10 seconds.
Feed active.
5 seconds left.
말보다는 행동이지.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Feed up and running.
오케이.
अरे यार गलती जगह लग गया.
drone is moving into position for scan.
किधर है हम लोग?
एक को लिया मैंने, आयुष में को हील कर। थैंक
Nice at your service.
말보다는
ओके,
행동이지.
दैट हट गया।
Take care of the service.
यहाँ पे ये विंडो पे।
Found target. Second floor.
नाइस। क्या बात कर रहा है?
किधर?
क्या है?
क्लेमोर में बाहर गया, बट उसका क्लेमोर लगा ही नहीं, मेरे को बाद में लगा। पर छुट्टे
सर्विस देखना टैग कर सकता है।
तू करना, एक्चुअली ये कर सकता है ना। गो फ्रॉम द अदर साइड। या देयर इज नो वन उधर।
No one there, yeah?
या
इधर है, इधर है।
किधर है?
ऑन पे।
ओके, वोल्ड विंडो एच आयुष जो मैंने बोली थी।
हाँ, ओके, देख रहा हूँ। Watching it.
लिसन लिसन लिसन, लेफ्ट में ड्रोन होल है, लेट के ले सकता है क्या?
Setting needle candy.
वो बोल रहा है।
नहीं आयुष को देखो।
Op 4, last stop standing. 15 seconds left. Op 4
Nice.
eliminated. Mission successful.
क्या हार्ड है देख, कितना हार्ड है कंट्रोल करना।
बहुत हार्ड है इसका रिकॉइल कंट्रोल करना।
Oh.
Down inside of Cigar, actually.
Damn it, Sack, you're gonna get access
Skittles
to the new
definitely taking his
operators very
time.
soon, huh?
Yeah.
Skittles continuing to slowly wrap his way up
Bomb located by
these white
attackers.
stairs and work over towards some of the back lane areas. Oh, Skittles' window is going to get popped open, though. The high repelling player, so he's going to need to back away. Skittles also looked like he was going hunting there with the breaching round as well, but not going to be able to find anything from it. He's being pushed all over the place here right now. Again, nothing coming up just yet here for these. Sasslin.
नीचे वाला साइड में बेडरूम। शायद किचन है।
No, kitchen में है, किचन में है।
कंप्रेसर।
Drone has located a bomb.
Why is he echo room में?
ये इसके पास
Your drone has
स्मोक
found a
लेट है।
bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Break it.
The diffuser is
अच्छा मेरे पास डिफ्यूजर था क्या? ऊपर से। गैराज।
1v1 up against
Yes,
Shroud. Priest on a controller up against one of the
Garage.
most skilled players
Okay,
with
you
an
got the
M&K.
other.
Can he win out this gunfight? This will be something truly crazy.
This is the final battle of
Yeah,
mouse and keyboard
this is
versus
the-
controller right here.
Exactly, exactly. Priest trying to take it to the house right now, trying to prove them all wrong. Shroud's going to take a little bit of damage. This is for all the console players at home right now. You can tell all your PC friends to shut their mouth. Can possibly win out this gunfight. It's going to be a quick rotation. He had the skeleton gate
shit.
pressuring through. Doesn't have time. And no!
Oh, so close. He had the angle and everything.
Screen.
Just couldn't control the spray at the end of the day. So Shroud picks it up.
What?
What are you guys
What,
making
man?
with these things?
Go and get the diffuser.
Every time we go
Aish.
back to the cloud, there's some new creation.
We've seen
Kya
a
baat kar
sushi
raha hai?
roll, a drum made from
Shit,
the sushi
Gavin,
roll,
like 1
some
XP.
like
Behind you,
shields,
behind
like hand
Yeah, there.
shields,
Hammers.
hammers.
Up
What
or
else?
okay, there only.
Stop.
Send us pictures of your
On the right.
Thunderstick creations, please. We need to see
Or
more.
on the left.
Hashtag Thunderstick Creations.
There you go. That'll be a new
Gavin is
thing
like 1
by the end of the
XP.
week.
Where was she?
You're welcome, brother.
The same office.
Sassel as well doing
Behind
some
you.
nice work over there. But finally,
Like the
we got
passage.
the
Do you know
Tachanka
the
turret
passage?
kill. We waited the entire tournament to
The
get
guy
it.
where you healed.
And finally, Macy J came through for us.
That's the only
Picked
reason,
it up.
that's the only reason I was here. I can just take the headset off and leave now.
Ah,
And leave now.
Ah,
Shit, sir.
Come back for the finals, though. It's in just a couple of hours. Think about 1 hour.
A little bit more than that.
Yeah,
Just a touch.
close to that, though.
We still got all of our panel for everyone to show us all of the new stuffs, which I'm sure you guys are also very excited about, especially the people in the crowd.
Nice,
As
nice.
haven't
Okay,
done
well
one.
played.
Damn.
बाहर गया.
No, right.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Again, sitting behind on the scoreboard. They were in the same position in their last match, however, and they were able to bring it back. It's a good start from Macy, getting aggressive on the smoke over towards the windows with the FMG as well. Now playing into that M590 that we've been seeing a lot of people use recently, going for the SMG pickup instead, and it rewards him with the kill onto his enemy team's thermites. No hard breach to be diamonds.
Okay, well, your boy Roy working his way through Two Pillars door right now, but it chooses.
Protect the bombs.
Take some trauma plates.
Hello.
Hello.
खेल रहे हो ना?
हाँ.
Op 4 located a bomb.
नहीं, इसके बाद आई थिंक मैं स्ट्रीम देखूंगा आधे घंटे के लिए अनाउंस करेंगे.
अभी टाइम है. Still on the show match.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5 seconds.
Don't reinforce that.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
क्या चाहिए तेरे को चार्जर?
Heal me. Oh yeah. Nice one, H.
Shit doesn't.
말보다는 행동이지.
अरे यार बाहर नहीं गया.
Nice one. सर्विस संभाल के आओ. विंडो पे ही है.
हाँ पता है वो विंडो पे है. शिट मेरे पास 69 ही एमो रह गया है।
नाइस।
इतना का खर्चा किया रे तूने?
मैं उधर फ्री फायर कर रहा हूँ, इधर फ्री फायर करके गया ये वाली साइट पे। मैं इसलिए विजिल लेने का सोच रहा हूँ, लाइक उसके
क्या
पास
कर रहा है?
한번 조용하게
200 का एमो रहता है।
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles.
कमाल है। Means spotted my ass के ऊपर ड्रोन है क्या? Oh shit! Zofia in.
One op 4 remaining.
Is she dead?
Yeah, it's
Oh fuck, यहाँ पे ही है। दो बाहर मारा और नीचे था बैठा हुआ।
Friendly's
Wow.
victorious.
Nice one, dude.
Lama, what an idiot.
What an idiot!
ये सनी क्या कर रहा है?
पता नहीं।
रेडी गेम चालू करके टाइम पास कर रहा है, मतलब खाना खा रहा था, अभी टाइम पास कर रहा हूँ।
फैंटास्टिक।
डिस्कॉर्ड पे कॉल कर उसको।
डिस्कॉर्ड पे भी मेरे को दिखा, मेरे को लगा तुम चारों हो तो मैं बोला मैं आ जाता हूँ, नवीन नहीं होगा तो।
नवीन नहीं है, नवीन का सिर दुख रहा था, वो सो गया।
उसको वीकेंड्स पे ही सब कुछ क्यों होता है लाइक?
पता नहीं। बट मेरा ये वीक का लास्ट गेम है यार, लाइक पूरा हफ्ता पेपर है। मैं डायरेक्ट सैटरडे को आऊंगा।
ओके।
कोई नहीं। ऑल दी बेस्ट अभी से।
थैंक यू। जरूरत है, कुछ पढ़ा है नहीं।
ये बैकलॉग क्या करना
आधा
कोई
घंटा ही।
एक रात में पढ़ के हो जाता, कोई टेंशन नहीं।
Why, what if you get a backlog and then the company that you get placed in doesn't want a backlog?
Oh, I already got placed, so now they don't care if I have a backlog for now.
Are you accepting that job?
To go down. and then
Mostly no, yeah. It's like there's the bond.
Yeah, so you won't be, right?
Mostly no, like it's 80% no.
Our same side.
Yeah.
Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, she pressed two cams here. I don't know where they are.
Insertion in 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
मेरे को नेक्स्ट टाइम याद दिलाना, शॉटगन चेंज करनी है जैकल की।
Two shot
नहीं चाहिए कि चाहिए?
Primary?
नहीं, सेकेंडरी।
Ayush, come with me.
Okay, wait, coming. Sorry, not going.
Yeah, go in. But I'll just check. Be careful of upstairs.
There's our teammate there.
Right now, there's no one on the floor. I'll check upstairs.
He's been spotted. There's a cam here, remember?
Yeah. Upstairs is also clear. Come in.
You've been spotted.
Yeah, there's a valve cam here. I don't know where it is. Let me see.
Should we go?
Yeah. Default camera. Yeah, there's a valve cam here. I don't know.
Follow me also.
Activating adrenaline surge.
Behind, sack, cap.
Friendly
Fuck
operator
this
remaining.
cross.
And
That fucking trap.
Can I go through here?
No.
I can.
Yeah. Plant.
Nice one side.
nice.
What an idiot, he's not denying plant.
Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it.
अरे यार damn it.
Ah shit, you can't.
Let's see if he's an idiot or what.
No, he's not.
No, no, no.
Almost.
What? He killed you first.
He
Is
has
it
time.
discussing?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, now he started.
If we end up, or rather,
She's a very
अरे यार. The guy had Division 2 as well.
this point,
I
like,
don't. It's like an.
Fucking Frost, yeah.
I got.
What? Attack again. What the fuck?
in a position where you may not be able to push drone intel forward because it's either jammed in that room or something like that. I think she's good for trying to push a lot of otherwise riskier angles without, you know, obviously.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Right here.
Same side.
Yeah, one X.
What? No.
Your drone has found a bomb.
किधर है?
Kitchen के पास.
No compressor. You're taking the lock.
10 seconds to go. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
ऐसे पिस्टल अच्छी है.
Can I go back in from there?
Yeah.
Like.
More.
Oh. Saki got it?
No, he's like that. I'm going from here.
Trying to.
No, actually, you go if you want.
Blitz.
Oh my god. And I pinged. Then why did you?
Oh shit! Cap.
What the fuck we are doing?
Where?
On the left hand side. Here. She come out. She flanks. She come. Oh damn! That behind me. Great. Right here. Right here.
Bad dead.
You dead back?
No. IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Smoke behind that smoke wall. Nice one.
Whoa.
Last operator standing.
Damn.
Echo is on ping. Coming towards you. On ping.
You have dropped the diffuser.
He's
The
not inside,
diffuser has
right?
been secured.
He got it wrong.
Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds.
Nice one.
Oh, nice.
Or neutralized.
Nice one.
Mission successful.
बहुत माफ करना है.
What the heck?
Elite skin.
Now, please alpha pack. It's 20 up.
I have
Cool,
no
because
hopes.
these events also create
And I was right in having no hopes.
pros
Are
and
you not
people
playing?
that we have become
I mean,
fans
they're
of,
disconnected
people that we
about
care
that.
about, right? I mean, how many people here are meeting each other for the first time, right?
I
You
didn't
got
even get
friends here
removed for
meeting
that.
each other for the first time. That's the
What?
thing about esports.
I think. I at least didn't get out. Invite me.
Okay.
Tanish ko invite you.
Carolina.
Yeah, Tanish.
And this is a special tribute
Give
to
me
the
something.
one
Fuck,
and
man, go
only
on.
door guy.
Mushroom of blitz. सनी आ रहा है क्या? एक सेकंड में पूछ के आता हूँ.
Actually, रुकना चालू मत कर अभी. ये भी announcement आने वाला है इनसे.
स्ट्रीम चालू है क्या अभी?
कौन सा स्ट्रीम? सैक का या?
नहीं लाइक वो अनाउंस जहाँ पे होने वाला है.
हाँ चालू है.
I think show match अभी खत्म हुआ.
हाँ.
ये होएगा announcement.
Is there like link in the group or something?
Yeah.
WhatsApp group पे.
Twitch पे है क्या?
हाँ.
हाँ.
Okay.
Twitch.tv/rainbow6. 6 with a 6 number.
मैं शायद already like I follow them or something.
अच्छा.
नहीं आ रहा
वो
है.
बीच में चांस मिल रहे थे ना मेडल्स वाले.
एक सेकंड चालू मत कर मैच.
Okay, fine.
हाइपर का चालू है हाइपर एक्स्ट्रा.
Predator died. Helios 700. Dude, Intel की लग गई है. Still they have money to sponsor people.
What the fuck?
Twitch Prime.
हाँ आयु सी वो कलर्स देख रहा है तुम कितने वाइब्रेंट है.
हाँ वही ना.
ऊपर से ऐश जैकल एंड कैव है.
I mean Ash का अच्छा है ठीक है, but then Jackal and Cav is so.
Yeah, exactly. कैव को तो छुप के काम करना है ऊपर से. जैकल.
You know, all Amazon Prime customers get Twitch Prime for free.
Yeah, but not.
Yeah, but Twitch Prime is
Not
not
in India.
available in India.
Oh.
Twitch Prime का इंडिया में इशू है थोड़ा. हम लोग जब Fortnite खेल रहे थे तब I was trying to connect my Twitch Prime to like my Amazon Prime to Twitch, but वो नहीं हो रहा था.
Is it possible to make a Twitch Prime account for the US? I can make one in like 5 minutes and I can ask my uncle for Amazon credit.
हाँ
Yeah, you
अगर कोई है पहचान में तो I think it's.
Yeah, yours is
अगर
there,
कोई
no?
है पहचान में तो ठीक
My
है.
uncle is there.
I am available in 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Yeah. पर ये artwork अच्छा है. Shows the.
New 2 operators, huh? Memorize.
What is that
डिंगा
gun?
जैसी दिख रही मेरे को.
Digger
That's
लग
for
रही है.
grappling hook. That's the grappling thing.
Yeah, but the character looks like Pinka, like art and stuff. Hey, nice. Uchi.
4 minutes, the wheel.
Let's play terrorist
I think
hunter.
they will bring in channel.
Or like
हाँ, terrorist
start
hunt
like
लगा
a
देता हूँ।
custom या terrorist hunter चलेगा.
Custom लगा देता है टाइम पास करके।
अरे टेरेस हंट करेंगे ना वो रेनाउंड मिलेगा.
कुछ है क्या terrorist hunt? मेरा कुछ भी नहीं है terrorist hunt, but
मेरा
anyways.
एक विन टेरेस हंट मिशन.
मेरा भी नहीं है. Custom
I
खेल
have
सकते
to
हो.
win by Jackal, so that's what I can do, I guess. Or that's what you have to do, Ayush.
What?
You have to do it with Jackal.
No, win one terrorist hunt mission.
Okay, okay. So I
नहीं,
won with Jackal.
there is a round of win 3 round with Jackal and terrorist hunter.
Yeah, इसीलिए.
मेरा भी नहीं हुआ शायद.
I have played 3 multiplayer rounds with
लगा दे तब तक हो जाएगा अपना. 2 leader है सर्वेश.
हाँ. यार Sack is lucky he gets to play with the 2 new operators there.
Not right now. I think it's like 2 weeks till they launch.
But still, you got an entire year for pass.
हाँ, but you'll get it like before us. हम लोग खरीदने से पहले you can play for like 3 to 4 weeks, I guess.
1 week का ये early access.
1 week or 2
1 week का रहता है. Extra cost है.
Sorry.
ग्रेडलॉक की गन मेरे को पसंद आई है बट वो बहुत स्लो है उसके कारण हालत आ रहा है.
मोटी भी कितनी है उस दिन किसने आई थिंक सरी ने ये बनाया था ये बाना होल उसमें से मैं नहीं फिट हुआ नवीन फिट हो गया.
Oh my god.
It's like Ayush in real life.
Oh god.
Like way to lose actually for gridlock.
Sax, you get to keep gridlock and stuff once the game's
No matter
over.
what happens,
Sorry, what?
keep moving.
You get to keep gridlock.
Oh yeah, obviously. अरे
Ying, Sarvesh.
अरे हमें यंग लेने वाला होगी कैसी है?
अच्छी है.
I heard Ying का gun is like.
पिस्टल से खेलना.
मैं हमेशा एक गलती करता हूँ. मैं भी गियर प्रॉक्स पे हूँ तो
Oh shit! Allah.
नहीं.
एक और है.
Yes. Thank you.
ओ एक और है.
Get him? Got it?
Getting him.
Got him.
You watch out for C.
Got him.
Wait, I'm testing something.
तो बाद में तेरे को पता है ये फ्यूज ये.
What is your ADS?
Your mine ADS.
Yeah.
As in ECOG.
No.
Okay, first kill now.
Oh ADS time you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. ज़्यादा है तो.
ये C4 देख के मैं तो already damage लिया था मोबाइल पर टेस्टिंग.
Trusting is deployed.
Visual. Secure the hostage.
Hey, who the hell is that?
Hostage secured. Track the hostage.
Tracks released.
Guys, finish.
Hi,
अरे रिवर्स करना है.
I can't pick you up. Okay, finally I can.
तेरा सिंगा नहीं है ना?
अरे
Hostage secured.
ये कौन है?
Ying है.
तेरे को पता है you can do the ying as a fuse.
What?
अरे
Behind me.
Hey, diffuser. Hostage, run.
Yeah, you're talking about the game thing, no?
yeah you can fuse it like through yeah.
Yeah. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Injured in friendly fire.
Gosh.
Oh my god, Ayush.
I fell, sorry. Don't fall. Why did I get a warning? Okay.
Secure the hostage.
Thank you,
Got the
guys.
hostage. Get them to the extract.
Oh my god.
Hostage extraction successful.
It's on. I got 8 kills this round and I'm lost.
Oh my god. अभी मेरा
Oh,
Choosing
चालू
and
क्या?
skylights.
चालू हो गया
We've
game.
got the details you need to know about the new operators, as well as a tour of the newly reworked canal map. First up is Goyo. This operator from Mexico's FES unit is a savvy tactician who can rapidly deploy his Volcan shields to deployable shield, including the new look and the new snap to doorways feature, but the Volcan shield has a surprise. Anytime Goyo, his teammates, or even the attacking team sets off the incendiary core attached to the back of a Volcan shield, there's a small explosion, followed by a prolonged "oh my god, it's all on fire" effect that you definitely don't want to try running through. The explosion can be triggered by damaging the core directly or destroying the shield entirely, so Goyo doesn't necessarily have to stick around and be the one to set it off. In fact, this medium speed, medium armor operator can be quite deadly while either roaming with his Vector 45 ACP or hunkering down with the TC-SG-12 shotgun. If things go bad, his shields are still a threat even after he's been killed, especially when paired with a Kapkan trap. But the threat goes both ways. While Thatcher's EMP grenades and Twitch's drone can't disable the incendiary core, and IQ can't detect it, the Volcan shield is still a deployable shield at heart, meaning it can be destroyed, and the explosion triggered by a frag grenade. Or Ash's breaching round. You could also use Zophia's impact grenade, or Sledge's hammer. This is fine. On top of that, anyone with a clear line of sight to the incendiary core can set it off, meaning a poorly placed Volcan shield can work against the defending team. The goal with Goyo is to leverage the power of the Volcan shield and deny entry to enemies at critical moments, or simply buy your team some time early on. When the attackers are pushing, or when the round is coming to an end, trigger your Volcan shields to keep them away from the objective or cover your flank. A well-timed Volcan explosion can be the difference between lighting up the scoreboard or going down in flames. While Goyo seeks to impede the movement of his enemies, the Peruvian attacker Amaru can get around the map like no operator before. This is her Gara hook, and it lets her zip to any repellable ledge or window to quickly position herself where defenders aren't expecting her to be. And once she's inside the building, the Gara hook lets her travel up through open hatches and skylights. That's a first for Rainbow Six Siege, and defenders will have to adjust their strategy accordingly or pay the price.
Securing the container once the threat.
When it comes to choosing your destination, the Gara hook makes it easy, clearly showing what it can or could grapple to. You can't grapple to something that's too far away or too far below your position, but you can use the hook for horizontal traversal, as long as you're entering a window. Once inside a building, you can't target anything but open hatches and skylights. While the hook will instantly break a wooden barricade on a window, a castle barricade will prevent you from even targeting it. And a closed hatch will need to be opened before you can ascend through it. Amaru's Supernova or ITA-12S shotguns will come in handy if defenders leave those hatches unreinforced. This makes Gara hook entry a bit noisy, so team communication and good droning are all the more valuable. Amaru doesn't pull her gun up until landing from the grapple, so she's completely vulnerable to Kapkan and frost traps lying in wait. Not to mention any defenders who may have heard her entry coming. Operators who can give her a quick buff, like Finka, or use their gadgets to distract defenders, like Ying or Dokebi, are strong pairings for Amaru. But with medium speed, medium armor, and a G8A1 LMG in her hands, Amaru is a well-rounded and very mobile force to be reckoned with. All this action has been taking place on the newly reworked canal map. The map is still split between two buildings, but an additional bridge has been added to increase building-to-building movement options. There are fewer windows around objective sites, and the rooftops have been reconfigured to make runouts more risky. And additional staircases and color coding throughout both buildings have been added for more rotation options and easier callouts.
The reworked Canal map will be free for all players when Operation Ember Rise launches. The two new operators, Goyo and Amaru, will be immediately available for Year 4 pass holders, and all other players can unlock them 7 days later with Renown or R6 credits. For more on Rainbow Six Siege, subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
Now, to talk about Operation Ember Rise, I am joined by Senior Level Designer Jeremy Dowsett, as well as Presentation Director Alex Kaprasis. Now that we are in North Carolina, Alex, how does it feel to be back here at a major?
Epic though.
Yeah, it's a great time to talk about Season 3.
And we will be saving all of your operator intel.
Canal map भी अच्छा लग रहा है देख के.
I think टेस्ट सर्वर पे ये already है, चालू हो गया.
So करना पड़ेगा डाउनलोड.
हाँ तू कल ही ले लेना बैक.
तू कब आ रहा है वापस?
मैं कल निकल रहा हूँ, तो मैं परसों सुबह पहुँचूंगा.
अच्छा.
Okay. तेरे घर पे
And this is one of the
10
original.
10 gigs. R6S this topic succeed in break download ऐसा.
इन्होंने कर लिया डाउनलोड ऐसे.
तानिश का बात है.
ऑलमोस्ट हो गया है.
अच्छा.
मैं अभी इधर बुना आ गया तो मैं कर दूंगा.
We've gone through top to bottom on this map and we've totally reworked it. Obviously, adding a new bomb site makes it ranked compatible. But, you know, if we talk about the problems with the map, you know, we've gone through, we've re-looked at navigation, we've looked at sound, we've looked at lighting. It's going to feel like a comfy pair of slippers, but it has, you know, a new spice to it, that's for sure.
So first, let's compare it to the cafe rework to get kind of a scope of this project. Because, of course, since we haven't seen Canal and Rink so much for so long, presumably it would have required a more thorough overhaul. And you worked on this for 9 months, almost a year.
It was about 9 months worth of work. The team and I started working on it around Paris Major time last year. So it's been 9 months of looking at the map, taking it apart, and obviously trying to fix all of the issues with it.
So speaking about the issues, let's start breaking those down. Now, the most obvious problem that Canal had was the choke points.
Yes.
Canal is one building to the east, one to the west, and before there was just one bridge connecting both buildings. How was this addressed?
The first thing we did is we added a bridge off of control room, which now gives a new rooftop access as well. So you have 2 bridges. You have the original bridge still in the same place as it always has been, and then there's a new bridge 1 floor up. So that aids in the rotation. The other thing we did is we went through and we added stairs. We know that 2 sets of stairs or 2 flights of stairs are always much better than 1 flight of stairs. So we've added an extra set of stairs into both buildings.
So now each building has 2 stairs, and of course the choke point has been pretty opened up in the middle.
What's happened now is when you go and play it, and you know obviously it comes out soon, it's much more of a roamer-friendly map, and the rounds play an awful lot more differently than they used to, because the way the rounds played was people would wait to the last minute and then they would basically just rush in and smoke or whatever. So now what you're going to find is people are clearing the building. They're actually going because they can actually get to the objective rather than waiting outside.
All right, and then we should also talk about the other elephant in the room, which was the spawn peaks. One of your favorite things to address.
Yeah, after the closet window in Villa, sprint yeet the C4 towards fountains. I learned from that one quite well. So what we've done is we've gone through and we've looked at all of the runouts and the runout possibilities, and we've made sure that anyone that wants to run out will be detected before they get to the edge of the roof in most cases.
So if you really have your heart set on running out, you still can, but you'll be detected, so it turns into more of a 1v1 scenario.
Yeah, it still can be done. You know, yesterday we were playing with a bunch of the creators, and you know, they will run out on you, and they did. But you know, it becomes a one-on-one. It's possible, but it's dangerous.
Right. So it's a little bit more skill, which I think is what you're going for.
Yes.
All right, awesome. And then, of course, as you mentioned, Canal also received a lot of the same upgrades that the cafe rework had, which is like sound propagation, destruction is a lot more clear now, lighting updates as well.
The team went through and did an amazing job, the art team especially, going through and color coding the stairs. The sound team did a great job because it is a big map and there's a lot of doorways and windows. So we went through and we touched everything. There's a lot of line of sight floors now, so you can play you can defend from below, so it's actually really quite fun, and it's quite balanced. I enjoy playing it.
I guess in your words, that our team actually went rogue.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they went rogue. Yeah, they went rogue. So what happened is, as we've changed metrics over the seasons, basically we had to move all of the walls by 5 centimeters. That means they had to touch the shell anyway, and whilst they were rejinking the shell, they just went through and redid the entire thematics of the buildings, and it looks absolutely superb.
And so we'll see when we're going through the map that when a wall is destructible, not only does it look destructible, but there are those markings on the ground, just for anyone who's new to the game or has kind of issues about looking for destructibility. So now what we're going to do is we are going to start breaking down every single bomb site on Canal. And we're going to start with the second floor. So are you ready to go through the entire map, Jeremy?
I'm good to go.
All right, so again, we're starting here on the second floor. The objective here is server radar. We're going to be spawning in at Sailboat, which is to the south, and we're going to be going straight there.
So the spawn points in this map haven't actually changed at all. So there's still the 3 major spawn points, sailboats, floating docks, and construction. There's new art assets, nothing too serious, but there is some new stuff to block lines of sight. We're going to go in through reception. What people will notice with reception is we've actually changed the rotation of the desks, so it actually aids in navigation. And if you look sneakily to the left, archives is much wider now as well. The original bridge is still off to the right, and this is blue corridor, and you can see the markings that are on the floor to show you where the destructible walls are. And then you go through, and you're going to come up a new area, which is printer stairs, which is a new rooftop access. And this access on the right is there's a window, and then you have the new tunnel that goes to control room. Now, control room radar used to be one massive plant zone. So what we've done is we've actually split it down. Renovations are still there. I know people love renovations on the soft wall. So the plant zone is actually much smaller, so people have to commit. All of the blue walls here are destructible. Then you're into red corridor, going towards green stairs, and then you're going into server. Now, server used to have the corridor around it. We removed it because it was you get confused. So the bomb sites are side by side. You can blow the walls and have a lot of rotation. It's line of sight, and there's 3 hatches in this area.
So this objective especially, it used to kind of feel like sitting in a glass aquarium for the defenders. There were a lot of windows that opened up directly onto the site, but we don't see any of that now.
Basically, when we go through and we start iterating upon the map, we shut down all of the windows. So the first thing we did on this map was we shut the windows, and then bit by bit we opened them. Obviously, like you say, you felt like you're in an aquarium. The gameplay is still there because that's the flavor of the map. You still can actually snipe from the rooftop, but the field of view and the angles now is actually much, much finer. So you need to really time your shots.
Runouts are harder, sniping is harder, it's more skillful.
Yes.
All right, so now let's move down to the first floor. There are 2 objectives here. There is one to the west, which is Coast Guard Mini Lounge, and then there is one to the east. I have that backwards. There's one to the east, and no, I have that right, okay.
It's maps and security.
Yeah, we're going to maps and security, and we're going to go up to the second floor first, and then we're going to go down to the first floor.
So maps and security had, maps hasn't really changed too much, but people will recognize it. Construction, everyone's going to remember, it hasn't actually changed all that much. There's a few new props, but the path is still the same from the spawn points. You'll see the nice new red stairs that are covered to stop people come running down and doing early kills. You will get detected by the time you're at the bottom. You come in through construction entrance, and then we have the entrance, and if you go hard right, you'll go into green stairs, back up to server again. Now, what's really nice about this is with the stairs and the walls, it's really easy to call out, and it's actually much easier for people to navigate because it's just cleaner and much nicer for the players. You blow the hatch and you can drop straight into security. Now, with security, if you remember, there used to be a locker room. That's changed. We've put a door through now, so you can actually go between the 2 bomb sites, between maps and security. And then the kitchen is still off on the right-hand side. You'll notice there is actually a window in projector just to the side, so you can still get shot at from the roof or across the buildings. And obviously, there's a window in kitchen if you want to try and come through.
Right, and so this is an objective that's been changed, so now you have to commit when you go onto the site.
You really need to get through the door, and it's one of the sites where you're going to find that you can actually defend it remotely, and I think we'll see a lot of that being played.
All right, so let's go on to the other objective on the first floor to the west. We're actually going to spawn in construction again, so this is a bit of a longer route to take, and instead of going up to the second floor first and then working our way down, we're going to go from the basement.
So, everyone remembers Coast Guard meeting. There's been a number of significant changes to this area, but it's still going to feel quite familiar. So we're off at Coast Guard again. You can obviously see the wonderful submarines. that are docked there. You come through, and the route we're going to take is we're going to go down into Garage. Garage is now external rather than being internal, with the doorway to the red stairs on the left-hand side. So this is now, you know, a place where the defenders can't go. So we've closed it up a little bit. Obviously, we're underneath the new bridge. You can see the windows that go up into football, and we're going to go into lockers. Lockers hasn't changed a great deal. Everyone will remember it, and it goes through to showers. You go up the hatch with Amaru's hook, and then you're straight into football. Half of this room is destructible floor, half of it isn't, but there's a lot of destructible walls. Then you come across blue corridor into Coast Guard meeting. Everyone will remember the 145-degree wall that's actually in the map, which is the split between the two rooms. Go through complete line of sight floor here, and then what people will notice is Archives has changed. It's much wider, there's a breakable wall, and there's a double door, so it's less of a choke if you're actually going to try and attack from Archives. It's still hard, but you can do it.
Nice. So still, once again, it's skillful.
Yes.
And we also saw Amaru's gadget being used there, as you mentioned, coming up through the hatch, which makes defending this site kind of tricky, because now you have to decide if you want to reinforce those hatches, which limits your rotations.
It's a choice that people will learn, and they'll actually, the strats will evolve over time. Obviously, with you having to reinforce hatches, you know, you make a decision. If someone's staying anchored in the bomb site, you can cover the hatch. You're going to hear it get blown, so it's not so bad, but it does change the strats a little bit for sure.
All right, so let's move on to the last objective then, and this is in the basement. Now, the basement never had an objective before. Of course, this brings the total number to 4, making it ranked playlist compatible. For this one, we're going to start by spawning in the northwest at Floating Dock, and we are going to make use of a new tunnel to get on site.
Ah, the tunnel, yes. So this area's changed quite a lot. Everyone will remember Coast Guard suppliers. It hasn't changed. It looks exactly the same, but we've rejinked a little bit. When you start a Floating Dock, you can now go up right. There's a path that leads up to car park, and you can drop down into Forklift Alley. There's a new tunnel that goes all the way through to the car park as well, and all of this has been completely reworked. So you've got the new shell, you've got diving alcove, and what we're about to do is jump into diving, which is a new room. In the far right-hand corner behind the scuba gear, there's the set of stairs that leads all the way up to printer. So it goes yellow stairs, blue stairs, up into printer. You have a tunnel that comes all the way from diving all the way through to in between showers. So if you're getting pinched, you can drop into the tunnel, but you have to be careful because obviously defenders or attackers, everyone can use it. You come through bathroom, into the basement corridor, and then you're into boat suppliers. This will look very familiar to people because it hasn't changed all that much. Obviously there's a bomb hatch there. And we go into kayaks, which is a new room and a new bomb site, which is really good. The white walls are all destructible, so we've color-coded that. And then you have diving. So you've got a lot of options, and the site plays really interesting because everyone tries to use the same old strategy. You know, there's always a fun fight, a firefight on white stairs, which is quite fun, but now it changes because there's different options.
So from your testing, is the tunnel more advantageous for attackers or for defenders?
It's really a 50-50 because it's a risk versus reward, to be honest, because there's a ladder and it does leave whoever uses it, they're going to be prone when they're coming out the ladder so that they can get attacked quite quickly. I find it really useful when you're getting pinched and you're playing lockers and you want to just get out and rotate straight back down to diving.
All right, well, thank you so much, Jeremy, for walking us through the canal rework. Again, I'm sure many people are going to be very happy to know that this map is coming back to ranked.
I hope it's always a very nervous time for